How did grassroots movements change human rights history? Imagine a small group of everyday people coming together to challenge unfair rules and change the world. That is the power of grassroots movements. These efforts are led by regular citizens, not governments or big organizations, to push for social and political change. They have played a big role in shaping human rights history by involving communities directly in the fight for fairness and justice. Think about the civil rights movement in the United States during the 1950s and 1960s. African Americans and their allies organized peaceful protests like sit-ins, marches, and boycotts. These actions drew attention to unfair laws that kept people of color separated and treated unequally. Their efforts helped pass important laws like the Civil Rights Act of 1960 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which made discrimination illegal and protected voting rights. Grassroots movements also helped women gain the right to vote. Leaders like Emmeline Pankhurst in England and Susan B. Anthony in the United States led protests, gave speeches, and organized campaigns. Their work eventually led to women winning voting rights in the early 1900s, showing how collective action can bring about big changes. Beyond race and gender, grassroots activism has raised awareness about protecting the environment and defending indigenous rights. For example, protests against the Dakota Access Pipeline showed how local communities can influence national and global conversations about land and water safety. These movements often use peaceful protests, community meetings, and voter registration drives to make a difference. They also teach us that change starts with ordinary people working together. Learning how to organize events, speak publicly, and work as a team helps communities solve problems and stand up for their rights. This makes the story of human rights more relatable for students because it shows that anyone can make a difference. In geography and global citizenship lessons, students can map important events, role-play as activists, or create projects about local issues. This helps them see how human rights are connected to places and communities around the world. It shows that change is possible when people come together with a shared goal. In the end, grassroots movements changed human rights history by proving that ordinary people have the strength to create lasting social change. They made human rights more visible and real by involving communities directly. Their efforts inspired laws that protect equality and justice, showing that collective action can shape a better world. This approach helps students see geography and global issues as active parts of human life, encouraging them to believe in their own power to make a difference.